Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So I know that I have not been doing like a video every day like I had been forever. I'm slowly working my way back. Forgive me. But yeah, so I have been meaning to show you guys this so that I could dive into some of it. But I had some yarn that I got aside from the whole Joann's travesty that I'm still not. Aside from that, I had gotten this. I got it a little while ago. I actually got the yarn in as I was basically like emotionally checking out a little bit and, you know, not doing my videos as much and stuff. So here I am with the yarn. This is stuff that I got off of Amazon. It's surprisingly, like I said, surprisingly not Joann's yarn. Even somebody said that Joann's yarn is also on, like they have a storefront on Amazon or something. I have not looked into that. I have no idea. It's not what this video is about, but I don't know, I guess, as far as that's concerned. I know that I mentioned Joann's a couple times, so I didn't want you guys to think this was like Big Twist yarn. It's not. 3 of them are the same type of yarn, but they're different colors. And then one of them is a complete different yarn that I have never had before. So I was really excited. Of course, we're going to save that to the end. Come on now. So I think I told you before that I randomly find really good prices on like one color or another of Brand Mandala yarn. Most of us are probably familiar with that. Sometimes the prices are like $9.99 and prices that you would expect to find at like, I think Joann's maybe was somewhere in that ballpark area. To be honest with you, I'm not sure because unless they were on a really good sale, I didn't usually buy them from Joann's. Also, unless it's a really good sale, have not bought them, I don't think, from Lion Brand, except for when some of the new colors came out. Those are what I have today. Now, they're not new, like they didn't just happen. They're new as in, I don't know, within the last 6 months, maybe, at least the last year. But I had gotten like basically like some of them and not, well, I'm probably never going to get all of them. Let's be honest. There are some colors I just probably won't use, but, I didn't even get all of the ones that like I wanted just for like either money purposes or maybe some of them weren't available. I know the one that's sitting in my hand right now, at the time they were not available. Now, if you've been around this channel, you have seen this once before. This is a repeat buy off of Amazon. But the thing is, when I bought it last time, it was like $3.99. And then by the time I got to the video, you guys had mentioned that you checked also and that it was like, I don't know, $6.99 or something much more anyway. Well, when I got this, it was back down to, I think, $3.99. I think everything that I got as far as the mandala colors were $3.99. But regardless, this one you have seen before because this one makes the second cake that I have of it. Really, really quick. We will just go over the stats because you can still get mandala yarn. Mandala is a 3-weight yarn. And for me, like I compare things to mandala yarn when I'm looking to tell you guys what's a good 3-weight, what's not, the same way I do with Red Heart Super Saver. Like just because I feel like a lot of people are familiar with the weight and the feel of those yarns, right? So it's a good example. Like, oh yeah, this is definitely a good 3 because it feels like mandala. You get it. It is 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable, 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams, 590 yards, which is 540 meters. They suggest a 5 knitting needle or a 5 crochet hook. Let me just see really quick. I want to say it was made in Turkey. It was made in Turkey. Now this one that I'm holding, this repeat color for me, is the color Sandman. And look at the gorgeous colors I am in love. There's between this one and then one I didn't get today, which is called Banshee, because Banshee has got like reds and rusts and yellows. Banshee is beautiful. I think it's Banshee. Like, now that I said the colors with it, that doesn't sound right. But I know Banshee is one of my favorites also. But Sandman is gorgeous. Aside from Sandman being my favorite comic book series, shout out if you've seen it, or if you've read it. But anyway, yeah. So those are the beautiful colors. Just, it's got this just vintage vibe with the rust browns, like a dark olive and like a light olive color. And then this pretty yellow, and then it starts transitioning back into like a peachy orange to get down to this rust again at the edge. It's gorgeous and I love it. And now I have 2 of them, so I'm super excited. The other colors were ones that I do not have, that I have not had before. And well, let's see. Let's start with this one. This one is called Werewolf, I can tell you right now. Yep, Werewolf Loop-Garou is the colorway, Werewolf. And it's got these beautiful, it's also brown and then almost like a mustardy color, fading out to tan, or maybe like a dark camel gold. It's an interesting color, which and I'm not saying interesting in a bad way. And then it goes out to this like really light, like a light tannish gray taupe maybe color, and then this teal color, and then we go right into like a midnight blue, and then that fades out to a lighter blue. Get it right up in your face so you can see it. But look at all those gorgeous colors. And like, yes, I think this is very werewolfy because, you got the werewolf here surrounded by moonlight and turning into the dark night sky. I know they're not all going to be brown in the center and stuff, but like this one is perfect to me anyway. I really like it. This is the only one of this that I have because at the time I was just like, I want to have a color werewolf. Like, me and all things like cryptid and creepy and horror and werewolf. Come on now. Come on. I had to have that just for the name. So I got one. I figured if it goes back on sale or, the last time I looked at the Amazon place that I bought this from, they didn't even have it. Like, they sold out of that color, but they do tend to like get stuff back in right away, and they mix and match their sales, and, they play like musical chairs with their sales and everything. So sometimes you might get lucky. Like if I'm placing an order, I'll just check and like, oh, is that color? That's actually how I started out, because I checked to see if Sandman was in. That's the only reason I ended up with it. I was buying something off of Amazon back, at this time, and then Sandman happened. But I'm going to show you Werewolf one more time. And then the last color I also got for the name, and the colors may not be purely heather. They're not unheathery, but they're not like screaming heather. I will say that. But how could I resist? This is the color Dragon. And you know what? Now that I say that, I'm not positive that this is one of the newest. Like, I'm not sure that this is a Banshee, Sandman, werewolf type of maybe Dragon was around before that. I feel like maybe it was released when like the Mothra colorway was released, but I could be very wrong about that. But either way, I did not have it. And I like it. It's pretty. And it's a one of also. And I don't necessarily feel like these would match, but maybe they could be used together. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Dragon werewolf? Werewolf dragon? What do you think? I'm kind of down for it, but I don't know. Anyway, so those are the Amazon purchases. Well, that's not true. This is an Amazon purchase too, but this is an all new. This is not a Lion brand yarn. This is an all new. I don't want to show you my address, but it came in this box that is, I don't know if you can really, like, there. It's like popping open. Like the second that I split the tape, the box was like, because I honestly thought, I think there's 5 in here, 5 skeins, and I honestly thought that this was, that they were going to be just like teeny when I saw it, you know what I mean? But this is a brand called Elise, and they're not huge skeins. So don't let me make you think you're getting like Red Heart Super Saver here. You're not. But it did come in a bag of 5 that is already puffed out bigger than that box. They're not a bad size. I will take them out of the bag, but I just wanted to show you. Look at these gorgeous colors. Look at that. And we're going to talk about the yarn. Don't worry, don't worry. I've been sitting on this. I'm not literally, but I have been sitting and holding this for a good few minutes, for a good while, just because I haven't felt like doing a video. I talked in my last video, I think, about the fact that like I was crocheting to keep myself kind of more upbeat and stuff, but that's the extent of it. I don't know, as much as I love and miss you guys, to some degree, I just couldn't get in front of a camera, and I don't know why per se, but I don't know. I just couldn't. This yarn, it's so very flat right there too. It's so like a drum. It's not even a skein, it's a drum. This is called Levita yarn, batik. For some reason I thought it was that kind that starts with an A. I don't remember. The label kind of looks like that label, but yeah, this is called Levita yarn. I know this is from Turkey because this was directly shipped from Turkey, and let me tell you that this got here before the other yarns did that were shipped in the US. Those Turkish shippers, they're super fast. Let me see if this tells you anything. It says made in Turkey, 100% acrylic, spelled A-K-R-I-L-I-K. I don't know if the camera will focus or not, but 100% acrylic. There. It says, let's see, it's washing cold, do not dry clean, or do not dry clean or tumble dry, do not iron. Do they have a size for the yarn on here? "100% acrylic." In a lot of different languages. They do actually have it in English too, where it says acrylic, I see. It says that this is 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams, 185 yards, which is 170 meters. And they suggest, this is interesting, they suggest a 4 to a 4.5 set of knitting needles, or a 2.5 crochet hook. A 2.5? And I would say that this is a good 4-weight yarn. Like, it's not super thick 4-weight. It might be, it's like it's like a Big Twist value, since we're talking about Joann's, instead of a Red Heart Super Saver. Like, the difference is, but it's not a big difference. I would call this a 4-weight any day, and they suggest a 2.5 crochet hook. But look at the colors. Look at the colors. Now, this was pricier than I thought that it was. I want to say the listing was for like 14 something for the 5 of them. And I was like, okay, well, I have Prime, and I'm very used to the free shipping. No. After I purchased it, after I got all excited, went to my car, and then just hurriedly, excitedly hit yes. If this was like $14.95, the shipping was $24. $24. So essentially for these 5, I paid $40. That makes it what? If it had been $50, it would have been $10 a ball. So it's under that. It's like $8 maybe, or something in that ballpark. Which, I mean, I haven't used it yet. I don't know what it's like. It's not, is it the most giantest ball ever? No. Is it softer than like Red Heart Super Saver? Yes. It's a little pricey. Maybe if I had gotten a cheaper price for the 5 or realized the shipping, and then I probably wouldn't have gotten it, to be honest with you. Not at that price, not like with that price and that shipping. I mean, Ice Yarns does high shipping, but they have really cheap priced yarn, right? So, I don't know. But am I sorry that I got, like, no, after, you know, I don't, except with like concert tickets and things, I don't, like, yarn wise, I don't get myself in over my head to where like, oh, you know, this went on my credit card. I didn't expect to pay the 40, so I'm drowning. I'm okay. I'm okay. That being said, like Crystal from Bag O' Day always says, yarn is worth what you'll pay. I'm not convinced I would have paid that much for it. And we'll see what, you know, I really want to work with it, which is another like bonus factor for doing this video and getting it out and showing you guys, because I want to see what it works up as. Even if I just make some of the hats that I've been obsessed with making, I have enough for that plus something. Or I don't know, what would you guys make with this? That is the question of the video. What would you guys make with this yarn? I don't want to be in a position where I have to get more of it. Like I said, if the price came down or if they, you know, came down on shipping, I'd be down for it because it's really nice yarn to look at. I have not worked with it, but to look at. It's acrylic, so it's easy to work with and that kind of thing. I could use it for donation things. It's beautiful. But like all of my reasons combined with, I just don't need to be getting a bunch of yarn. I don't want to put myself in a project with this that I have to buy more for. I can mix it with something, yes. What would you guys make with it? Would you mix it with something and make like a blanket, or would you make some hats out of it? What would you guys make? Tell me. Tell me all the things. That is all of the new, besides some Joann's yarn that you guys have definitely already seen and that I don't have with me. I don't have any other like yarn purchases, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But yeah, I just thought I would share and let you know, show you what all is out there, I guess, on Amazon. If you like hold out for prices, you can find some like mandala cheaper. I'm sure if I'd waited, shopped around, etc., like maybe this wouldn't have been a cheaper price when that was, but anyway, Elise. I thought this was Elise yarn. That's the brand I was thinking of instead of the Levita. I thought it was the A-L, was it A-L-I-Z-E? Elise yarn? To me, the labels look similar. Anyway, all right. On that note, I am really going to let you go. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I can't talk. And thanks for sticking around, even though I haven't been as present as I usually am. And I will talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye, guys.